Okay, this is a little crash course for new dads. You see what I'm looking at right here? A lot of parents don't know anything about size, especially when having a newborn. First thing you want to look for a newborn from 0 to 3 months is this at 80 clothing store. You see that? And that's a good brand. Keep in mind you want something at least advanced like 5 to 6 months from experience being a dad to heart. Otherwise they'll be outgrowing it by the time you put it on. So say you just had your newborn, you'd be wanting this right here. Sometimes keep in mind they come with the bibs and the socks. Comes in handy when you're trying to save money, which is what the exchange here on Fort Campbell is known for. Compete with the lowest price. Now say you got a 4-year-old, you work your way up after several months. You'd be looking for something like this right here. 12 months, 6 months. For those of you who have 4 months, you would have 6 months already in the closet if you're squared away. By the way, by the time you get to 6 months, you want to be thinking about winter clothes. So you see they're long sleeve. Long pants, especially for short falls and daycare playground rubbles. You also want something that's washing machine, care proof. You don't want something too light for he or she. That'll end up torn to pieces by the time you throw it in the wash. Recommend Hanes or something by Walt Disney. But make sure it's already washed before you put it on them. That's another thing. Seeing Hangover the movie or Meet the Parents, that's a good one to help you out with that area. Now these are for daughters. Same size. Look at the tag. Here's one for 18 months. It's almost 2 years. They got blankets, especially for those burping accidents while watching a play at a symphony or something. Well, these are Gerber graduates. They're the best. American made. Keep American families going. Buy American. Make sure it's BPA proof, which means if you put something hot in it, it's not melting in their mouth with the plastic part. That's what BPA means. When you're about to give them milk, make sure you tap it and you feel it. Make sure it's not too hot. Otherwise, you're in for a serious crying mood. Make sure you do that too much milk burping method I taught you, where you tie a little apron around their tummies. Make sure it's not too tight. It's snug, one thumb apart. It'll help when you're trying to burp them, especially those with burping issues. They tend to not be in a good mood if they didn't get burped. That I do know from experience. These are money savers. Gerber right here. It's a Sears American brand. So we got the aprons for you guys going on trips. Aprons, t-shirts. Some of them in 3-packs. Depending on where you're getting them from. Granted, I got nothing against Wally World. God bless you, truckers. I'm just not a Wally fan. I'm honest. Here's a money saver right here. Check it out. For little girls. There's a famous character on Sesame Street. Something to pay attention to, you Sesame Street fans, since I was a kid. Pretty explanatory, even in Spanish. See? Square your kids away. Beer and everything else can wait. Priorities first. Grazie. No, it can be for first time new dads, new moms. Pay attention, you're not alone in the world. It's not the end. It's only a beginning. That's a cute bib. Then you got the sports section. 3T means toddlers, like age 2 and up. That's 2 years old and up. That's what 3T means. 4T. Pretty explanatory, huh? Don't let that throw you off. That's 3 months. This concludes today's class on raising kids from infants to toddlers from a dad who has a 4-year-old now, going on 5. But someone I care about. I put first before anything. The winter jackets, they come in handy for next winter. Prices aren't too bad, especially here at Fort Campbell on base. The exchange. Keeping these folks employed. Again, here's the bibs. 3-piece, just like a suit. For church. Mess makers. Socks. Undercarriage. Pants. Check. If you're real squared away, you'll think about those ones. And then here comes one with the shoes. Now keep in mind, most kids will outgrow the heel first because they're dragging their feet. And remind yourself to slow down. You're walking them at the mall. They're not like you when they're walking. Slow down or you'll end up falling on them. Like certain dads sometimes, they're in a hurry and all of a sudden you're dragging your kid and he's about to kiss the floor. Slow down. Their legs aren't like yours yet. Less falling, less crying. And if they cry or you cry, well, it only makes you stronger. Much dopes. I'm Sergeant Morehouse. God bless you, parents. Y'all stay warm out there. And here's a shirt I like.